Hey all the YouTubers, how's it going? Picked up some books this past Wednesday, starting off with Walking Dead 98 and part 2 of Something to Fear. It's been a really good story so far since it started in the last issue. In this one, pretty much the son catches Andrea and Carl in bed together, so that was like a kind of a surprise to him. And also in this issue, Abraham gets killed. The Negan, I guess, if I'm saying this right, I hope, one of the crews actually comes back and captures Abraham, actually shoots Abraham with an arrow through his eyeball, and catches the other guy and takes him back to the camp where Carl and the crew is, and wants to pretty much, take them all out. But in the process, of course, Abraham dies, and then the whole thing begins between them. Carl and them. But I think it was another great issue. The next one is Earth 2, number 2. In this one, of course, the new Flash is born. Of course, Mercury, the god, he crashes on Earth, and the kid is there from the last issue. I forgot his name, but Mercury, of course, chooses him as the new Flash, and then also Mr. What's his bloody name? Mr. Terrific here crashes to Earth, actually, crashes to Earth, pretty much finds himself not on Earth, but on Earth 2. He figures out where Superman is gone, Wonder Woman is gone, Batman and Robin is gone, and they pretty much do like a memorial thing for all those characters in this issue. A memorial for Wonder Woman, they're saying over here, of course, and then Superman remembered right there, and of course this character here, who tries to take out Mr. Terrific, because right as of now he is the smartest man in the world, so he's trying to take out Mr. Terrific before Mr. Terrific takes him out, and remembers everything how to do it. And also in this issue, of course, the Green Lantern comes out of the closet. This is the issue I guess everybody's been waiting for, where DC announced it. And he goes to, I believe, is Japan, if I'm not mistaken. I read this like bloody 2 days ago. Welcome to Hong Kong, actually, to Hong Kong, and that's where he runs into, I believe, is Sam. That's the character's name, Sam, of course, his boyfriend. And of course, they go on this ride, and Green Lantern is telling Sam that, hey, you know what, I'm in love with you and all that stuff, and proposes to him. I think this whole coming out of the closet thing, honestly I think it's an awesome idea, of course, but it happened so fast because of how Marvel is doing it, and it's like, it seemed to me it's kind of rushed. I think it could have been done better, a lot better than done now. But to me, it just feels like it's rushed. I mean, it's awesome. Again, it's an awesome idea, but I just feel like it's rushed. They could have kind of built it up to it or something like that, and did it that way, rather than just, hey, guess what? Boom. So, but again, and it's this new DC universe, so a lot of crazy things will happen. And again, back to the Flash. Of course, this kid who tells Mercury, I'm not worth it. Why are you picking me? There's better people out there. But Mercury's telling them, you know what? Hey, there's this darker thing coming, much darker than the ones that took out Batman and Superman and everybody else. This thing is just dangerous, and it needs heroes like you, good-hearted people like you, again, to have powers so that you can save the world. How the old superheroes did. Now we need new superheroes like you to take over where the old ones left off. And of course, he's just having a blast with the powers, learning new, saved 2 people. So he's having a blast. I love I like this book a lot, as far as the whole Mr. Terrific goes, and the Flash, and also the Green Lantern. But again, I just feel like it was too rushed. It just happened too fast. But I'm definitely gonna be back to pick up number 3 and see what happens. So I'm excited about the whole, the whole Green Lantern thing, and see what happens. Next one is, of course, Fatale, number 5, by Ed Brubaker. In this one, this is the final story for this chapter. It's where, let's see if I can remember the names here. So you have Josephine, who of course gets captured, who actually gets knocked out by, if I'm saying this right, Hank. Oh God, Hank, yeah, gets knocked out by Hank. So Hank takes her to the hideout of the people that want her. And then, of course, underground, they have, I believe, Josephine's love. He's, of course, captured. So Hank takes them to the hideout of the people, of the clan that wants her. And, of course, it was all Hank's plan, so he can go and stop them and kill them before, it all gets, before it gets bad. Of course, as he takes him, he frees Josephine and tells Josephine, hey, you know what? That this is that he needed her as bait to get there so he can take them out. And as you can see, he's taking the creature out here. And oh wait, I think Hank is the person that's inside the cell that's captured by the clan. And as Josephine finds Hank and saves him and takes him out of the place, Hank runs into, what's his name? Hank runs into Booker. Booker's the guy that took, Booker's the guy who took Josephine to the clan, and Hank is the guy who was captured by the clan. So as Hank runs into Booker, before Josephine can say anything, he shoots him. I believe, yeah, he shoots Booker. So pretty much, what Booker had to do to kill that creature, which is this thing here, the main guy, is to take his. What I understood was you pretty much cannot kill him, but you can make him weak, which is he took his eyeballs. So by taking his eyeballs out, he can pretty much not see where anything is, nothing. So in order for him to stop him, he had to take his eyeballs out and of course kill the thing. But of course the creature can also be brought back to life. So of course now Booker's dead. Hank and Josephine escape that cave, the place, and of course they're going away. But towards the end, now I don't know if this is Hank's wife's baby that they killed when they killed the wife, of course, and the wife was pregnant. So I don't know if that's her baby, that's his baby right there. But of course they do a ritual, and then the baby starts to grow, as you can see here, and he grows into a man, of course. But when he grows up, when the creature inside the baby grows up and comes back, he realizes that, hey, you know what? I have my powers, I'm alive, but wait, I can't see. So pretty much, no matter what happens going forward, of course, this creature cannot see. So in a way, Josephine and them are, kind of safe for now. So again, this was the end of the chapter, end of book 1, end of the chapter of this storyline. And the new storyline begins in Fatale number 6. So I really like Fatale. I'm definitely going to be back for number 6. Also picked up Thief of Thieves, number 5. Another great story, of course, from Image. In this one, pretty much, he tries to get Redman. Well, he's saying that he's not Redman, but he's trying to get his son out from the jail, and he's willing to do anything to get him out. The officer here, the detective, of course, he calls her and has a meeting and tells him that, hey, you know what, I will give you something that's much better than me, much better than anything that you'll ever have. You know, I'll give it to you. But in return, I want my son, all the charges dropped, and him let go. And of course, she's like, well, if you give me something that big, they're gonna come after you. They're gonna kill you. You know, he's like, well, just leave it. You know, and he's like, Redman is not me. Redman is someone else. Of course, then so he calls on this one girl, and this one girl gets all the crooks together for one job. And as you can see right here, Samuel, Henry, Montgomery Price, you know, they have all their nicknames, what they call him. This guy's called the Hay. You got Patricia Watson, Elliot, you know, who else? Stephen, Chris. So you have all these crooks now coming together, and his plan is, I think, is to give all those people up and everything on them. So the story's building up. It's getting better and better. I can't wait for number 6, issue number 6 on this one. So again, another great pickup. Another great story from Thieves of Thieves number 5. Great book. It's a must read. My last one is, of course, Frankenstein Alive. I really, really like this book. I picked it up. This is, I think, I'm only collecting 2 titles from IDW, which is Ninja Turtles and, of course, Frankenstein. But it's been a month. I haven't seen another Frankenstein come out, so hopefully, you know, they haven't stopped or anything. They're just late. But I really like this issue a lot. Black and white art. Beautiful, beautiful artwork in this book. Of course, the story is pretty much him being in the circus, and the storyline starts is pretty much about him, how he got here. He's just thinking about his life, where he is. He's like, you know what, my job pays good, food, place to live. You know, it's a decent, good job. You know, I like the people I work with. Of course, it's a black and white, but the art is just beautiful in this book. I love the art, nicely, beautifully detailed. I really, really enjoyed the art. But overall, the book was really good. Of course, the storyline is through Frankenstein's eyes, so everything in a read is through him. And this one, he pretty much tells his origin of who his maker is. How he went, you know, towards the end, of course, he goes to his volcano, and he just, you know, gets covered by it and just goes to sleep, and then wakes up years and years and years later, where he was iced also, slept, woke up years and years later. So another great book. Definitely gonna pick up number 2. You know, it's been a month, like I said, it came out, so hopefully it comes out soon. But then, this is it, guys. This is just a part 1. I'm gonna do a part 2 after I get the other ones. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.